Hey guys, so I'm gonna finish up showing you guys my figures, that I feel like would be really good in a fictional war. We're resuming the video from last night. I was just super tired and it was late. But I'm just writing down some characters here that aren't really from any particular franchise. Actually, for example, this is Bigfoot. It's obviously not a legit looking Bigfoot. I mean, it's the Bigfoot action figure you can get at like a bookstore, Bull Moose. But I named him Hairy Ass Tony. Um, and then this guy here, it's the Yeti that comes in the Superman set. His name is Abominable Rashed Larry. We've got this werewolf here. This I don't know what he's from. He's from McFarlane Toys, but really unique werewolf figure. I named him Rabid Ronaldo. We've got we've got King Banana Chandler. Um, we've got Wasteland Willie. I think this guy's actually from a video game. I just don't know what video game, but I'm kind of improvising. And then we have Vine Stumped Vinny, this dragon. He's missing his wings. I got him at like a Goodwill or Bull Moose, but he's a cool looking dragon. He's like a vine dragon, something right from the jungle or the forest. But yeah, here's some figures that I do know the names of that I will not change. Most of these in here already have character names. But here we've got, I think this is either no, this is what can I think of his name? Longshot, I believe. It's either Longshot or have could be either Havoc, Longshot, um what's his name? Havoc. I, I don't know exactly, but he's in his classic X-Men suit. Next up, we've got Monster Hunter Black Panther. This is a cool one. I've got another Black Panther figure in here from the movie, but this is Monster Hunter Black Panther, looking really awesome. He's got a shield too, a shield accessory like the Monster Hunter Doctor Doom. We have my favorite Green Lantern of all time, which is not Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Guy Gardner, or Sinestro. It's actually Kyle Rayner. He's my all-time favorite Green Lantern. Speaking of Green Lantern, I just watched the first two episodes of the Lantern series. I will say I feel like every episode does something different. Like, but it's a really cool show. So far we've seen many characters. Obviously, the two main characters in the show are, what's his name? Kyle. He's an actor, but he plays Hal Jordan, like an old Hal Jordan. And then we have Aaron Peer as John Stewart. But obviously, before the series came out, those who saw the Green Lantern movie with Ryan Reynolds as Hal Jordan, that's also a good well, that was a movie, not a series, but that was a really good movie. Unfortunately, it didn't get a sequel, but I'm at least hoping that this series gets its hopefully does better, does or not so much better, but fills the expectation, because we've got a new line of enemies called the Manhunters, and they're an alien race who comes to Earth before the Lantern Corps. Like, they've always been on Earth, and the Lanterns thought they destroyed them all, but unfortunately not. But I have a feeling that we're probably going to see. I mean, I won't spoil anything for those who have not seen the second episode yet, but there's more characters that I know are going to be in this. Um, because I have a funny suspicion that actually one of the characters we've already seen in the first episode might even be a Gotham villain, judging by what she said in the first episode or second episode in the beginning. But as I said, I think this show could branch out into different directions too. But I think they already kind of have the set of like villains. Obviously, the Manhunters. But who knows? Too, is that we could get other villains, or at least maybe even somebody, I mean, I don't want to imagine anything yet because we're only on episode 2, but somebody like Atrocitus with his cat, that would be kind of cool. That would be badass. Because he's a Red Lantern Corps. He's part of the Red Lantern Corps, which they stand for rage. That's like whereas the Green Lantern Corps focuses on will. That's their, you know, their oath is will. Whereas Red Lantern's oath is rage. But next up, we've got a McDonald's or Burger King figure of Black Manta. His gimmick is I didn't get it, but it's a little, I think, like harpoon that goes in there, and you push this thing, it locks in, and it shoots. So he's actually one of my favorite detailed Happy Meal characters I have. Um, all right, so moving on, we've got a PVC figure of Doctor Strange. Really cool. I love the base he's on too. Next up, we've got Monster Hunter Captain America. I also have his shield accessory. I have the whole line actually. I have all the figure line for this set. Because it was him, Doctor Doom, Thor, and Black Panther for like the figures. And then they came out with a couple, what was it, figures that had like art that had like a gimmick. It was Loki and the Monster Hunter Thanos, I think. Next up, we've got Space Superman. I really wish we had a cloth cape for him, but it's a plastic cape. Um, of course, this is a Superman figure from Batman versus Superman. But yeah, there he is. As I said, I really wish we had cloth capes like right when that movie came out for the action figures, but oh well. Next up we've got Captain Hook from Peter Pan. I got these action figures at the flea market, but he's incredibly posable. This guy had like a whole box of $1 Disney action figures. I got a couple. You'll see more in here, but next up we've got Batman. This is the Batman from the Animal Instinct series, and another one in his blue suit. And his gimmick is he can kick. Well, not very well, but it's like he's got like 1 foot out in the air. But let's see if we can do it. Make him do it like it's not even a kick. It's almost like a yeah, sure, sure. And then he's got like his elbow, or if you wanted to position him doing like a block elbow jab, or you could pretend like he's got a batarang in one hand, or he's coming in doing like a specialized takedown. Kind of a boring. Oh, here's our Ninja Strike Batman. So this is a line of figures that came out. It's called Ninja Strike, but Batman. They have a 3-pack on Amazon. It's an Amazon exclusive that comes with this Batman here, Joker, and Robin, with all of their accessories. I almost got it because it actually has been on sale for a little bit for $7. I was tempted to purchase it, but I was like, I don't know. But $7 is not bad. Hang on. But yeah, he's got his own weapons as well. But this is his blade, but you can put it in his behind his back because he's got a little like sheath there. And if you wanted to have like another weapon, another sword, he's a really detailed figure though, and he's right about the size as our space Superman, about that height. But probably my favorite Batman action figure that I currently have. He's big, he's a lot heavier than some of these figures, but we've got this Kraken or squid, colossal squid. I mainly put him in here because of Ursula and also because of Black Manta. But I'm planning to show you all my figures. Here's a good one. We are Venom. Eddie, you are mine. Next up, we have Luigi, another Happy Meal figure. Now I'm very much. I got this Luigi, so I'm not sure what he does exactly, but he's armed with this flashlight, and he must have come with something else. I'm not sure what it was. Uh, we'll go here. So here is Spider Man, aka Peter Parker. Um, that was a great movie, but yeah, this is the Spider Man from the movie. Probably my favorite Spider Man figure I have. All right, we've got, honestly, as I said, so this is the other Superman figure. This is Henry Cavill, Camp from Batman versus Superman. This is his regular uniform from the movie. Um, I don't like how they kind of like. So you're not able to like. He doesn't have any elbow articulation. I mean, he's got elbow articulation, but no shoulder articulation. So if you wanted him to like block or kind of like hurl something at Batman or something like. This guy is also a DC character. I don't know if this is Lex Luthor or somebody else, but Luthor, what did you do to me? No. We've got what's his name? We got Moto. From the animated movie Goat, the animals that play basketball. He's supposed to be a Komodo dragon. He's really cool. We got Sizu, the dragon from Raya and the Last Dragon. One of my most beautiful pieces. We've got Abomination from Incredible Hulk. This is another fast food toy, but he's kind of cool because what you do is you push his spines down. He does this like head thing. I don't know what the but he's like he's ready to pound the shit out of Hulk. All right. We've got another X-Men character. We've got Bishop. Bishop's cool. Bishop's really cool. We've got Batman from the animated series. We've got Tarantula, Marvel Legends figure, aka he's also in the new Spider-Man movie. But he's got these little pointed like claws on the end of his foot here. Next up, we've got another Disney character, another Disney villain. We've got Ares, or hey, not Ares, a Hades from Hercules. We've got MJ from Spider-Man: Far From Home with the mace. We've got Superman. I did tear the cape off. He just looks so much cooler without the cape. But this is one of the figures from Man of Steel. We've got the Hobgoblin. So his gimmick is if he had a bomb in his hand, he'd be able to throw it. So it's like a pullback and then let go. Out am I? Next up, we've got the man from Wonderland himself, Peter Pan. Those of you that don't know, I purchased a starter deck that had Pongo and Peter Pan as the theme deck characters, so check that video out. I posted that on Friday. All right, next up, I'm gonna pull this guy out. Okay, this is my baby right here. The reason why I do not have him in with my other DC multiverse McFarlane figures is because I'm going to use him in one of my videos. But this was a new release figure I got for Christmas. And it's a really good one too. But it happens to be the Dawnbreaker Red Hood figure. Now, this actually released the same day as the Cyborg figure, so I ended up getting both figures for Christmas. And this is actually my favorite version of Red Hood. He looks incredibly cool. He literally has that mask like any of like the Mortal Kombat characters, like Scorpion. Actually more resembles Sub-Zero. Sir, but this figure is definitely in my book for one of the better looking. characters. The only thing I do not like about this Red Hood, I mean, it's not so much the character himself, it is the accessories he came with. He came with like a little, I don't know if it's a dagger, but it's like a machete based weapon and a crowbar. The crowbar makes sense, or the sword makes more sense than the crowbar, but honestly, I've been putting weapons I've already had in his hands and they fit. So, because Red Hood is a character that uses guns. I mean, he uses a variety of different weapons, but he's definitely a one of the very awesome characters that wields a gun. But yeah, there he is. But this Red Hood figure, as I said, is my favorite. I have a lot of McFarlane DC figures, and I've kept all the boxes for them. Um, he's one of the great ones, though. But I will say, if I can find his little blade in here, which I'll be sure to look out for it. But yeah, Red Hood, Dawnbreaker. I think it's Red Break or Red Dawnbreaker, something like that. But that is in. I mean, that is a figure that I prize very well in my collection. But our next character, I feel like, even is in the same ballpark with Red Hood. This is my own or pre-owned Marvel Legend figure of Venom. So this is like a classic comic book, all black Venom. And this is one of my favorite figures because I use him in a lot of my stop motion videos, or at least when I try to make them. Venom's one of the many characters I've used over the years. Particularly this Venom, he's easy to work with. You can have him stand in any as many positions as you want, and he's huge. He like, let's see, between him and Red Hood, they're actually about the same size. Um, they have, I mean, a lot of different variants of Venom. Like they had one just released for the Marvel Rivals game and the Punisher figure for that as well, which I want to track those down at some point. And they've got the Venom from the movie, and we have Stitch's girlfriend. Speaking of aliens, we've got, this is either Simba or Mufasa, but he's got a weird, like, oh, that's right, he kind of does that Hakuna Matata walk. Like, you didn't just notice me in the shower, did you? Whoa. We have the man of mystery himself, Mysterio. Okay, so this is my Thor figure from Thor Love and Thunder. Now, this one's a really cool one. I use this one also in stop motion videos if I just kind of like want a casual Mad Rock Thor. But like, yeah, you can like have him do like this is like my Johnny Cage Thor figure. Even though this is just a standard Thor figure with all of his normal, this guy is ready. Like that's the thing is like almost like the Chris Bradford Thor. Like, yeah, look at that. Or like Bruce Lee. Come on. Let's do this. What? Jump. This, I'm actually thinking about having this as like an Odin Force Thor, meaning that Thor Ragnarok, where towards the end he doesn't have his hammer or Stormbreaker, so he unleashes his Odin Force. Hey, stay back! Korg! You're not cutting my hair. Please, kind sir. Oh yeah, here's Red Hood's sword. Yeah, it's this little dinky thing. The blade's rubber, the handle's kind of hard plastic, but next up we've got Geralt from The Witcher. This guy is okay. I mean, I feel like I would even use like him and Thor in like the same stop motion video. Like he's the one that's like walking in the bar and he's like, dude, I'm gonna fight you. You're Geralt, the Witcher hunter. And you're Thor, son of Odin, correct? Yeah, you're the Thor, son of Odin. I have fought many gods. But yeah, there's Geralt from The Witcher. We've got Weapon X, Wolverine. This definitely is a figure when he's getting his adamantium. Another Stitch with the stuffed animal, with Lilo's stuffed animal on his head being silly. Shere Khan the tiger from the Jungle Book. Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Oh, hello there. We got No Cape Batman ready to kick some butt on this really ugly looking army guy. Yeah. Who knows? You could work for. Oh, shit. He's working for the Soviet Union. Yeah. Where is my family? Yeah. No. You'll never find them. Yeah. I'm not gonna ask you again. My family. I don't know who took your family. All I know, the Arkham Knights in Gotham. Hey, Batman. You can't save your city now. So this is the Arkham Knight from the game. Jason Todd. That's right. I hired many of your goons. The Scarecrow. You can't save yourself now. I just took everything from you, Wayne. Your legacy is gonna crumble with your failure. Ooh. Alright, next up we've got another. We got a big character. So this is Apocalypse. I got him actually also at the flea market. That's right, I did. But this is Apocalypse. He's freaking huge. Um, honestly. But he's cool. Like, this is the Apocalypse, I feel like. When I think of Apocalypse, this is what I'm thinking of. He's the first mutant in Egypt. But you got this guy, he's like huge, ready to freaking take on the world. But he looks like a gorilla, almost like, yeah, he's got like gorilla like, but he's huge. He's like, alright. Let's kind of move down here a bit. We've got Wonder Woman. I showed her last night as well. We've got the original suit Nightwing. This is a really cool figure. Dick Grayson. Don't think about it. You're one of Penguin's goons. Oh, no, I'm not. Ah. Where is the bat? Oh, I'm not going to ask you again. The bat? Penguin's going to kill him for what you did. Tell him to report to the cave when he can. Oh, no. Next up we've got some more figures. Again, let's go. Okay, so we have this. This is Medieval Spawn. He was a pre-owned figure. I do not have his cape or his sword or his shield, but he's still a quite cool figure with all those spikes. I'm gonna destroy you. No. Alright, next up is Black Panther from the movie. He's a cool one. Over the shoulder. Hug tight. Alright, next up we've got Frank Castle himself, the Punisher. I got him at Walmart on clearance. Another Marvel Legends figure from Daredevil. But he comes with his tomahawk, a handgun, and a pocket knife that you can actually remove if you wanted to. Also a really cool figure. We've got Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse. But yeah, there's Miles. We've got Robin. So again, I think this might be Jason Todd because of the bullets. Yeah, the ammunition. This is definitely the years of Jason and the red hair. Next up, we've got Gaston. You beast! I do have his bow accessory in here somewhere, but yeah, here's Gaston. We have, oh, here's a cool one. This is like, I think like this is Batman from Batman Brave and the Bold, but this is like his blue armored suit. I think this might even be like his armored suit. Got Batman Beyond. We've got the Queen from Snow White. We've got Stitch. Probably one of my, also, this is my favorite villain figure. It goes actually more so with Venom in this term, but here's Gore. So this is the figure from the comic book. They also made a Gore Marvel Legends figure for Thor Love and Thunder, but as I said, I feel like they really punctured to do a Gore figure for everyone, I feel like, who's a big Gore fan, especially the Gore from Marvel Comics, but they did an extremely good job with him. They blasted this right out of the park. One of the best and almost mind-blowing figures. And then, like, that's the thing, is what I like to do is have him do this. There we go. But yeah, there we go. But would you look at that? I mean, this is a figure that was always on my wish list for Marvel Legends, and they punctured it very well. They also have the Christian Bale figure from the movie as well, people can purchase, which is more. I mean, this wasn't bad either in price. It wasn't like a $25 figure. I got it when it released. But overall, one of my favorite Marvel Legends figures, probably the favorite I have in my collection. We got this guy. We've got Aladdin. Got this guy from Hercules. We've got Prowler. We've got Mowgli from the Jungle Book. But I won't show everybody tonight. Again, that's just a good majority of most of them. But thank you guys for watching, and I did keep a list of who I still need to show. But have a great night, everyone.